You don't get disillusioned with Mr. O'Regan because you see the worst part of him first.
I think it's trying to be a bit moody.
Changes suddenly. You never know what he's going to do.
Well, he's more friendlier. He talks to you more as an adult.
Very, very kind person. Not always thinking of himself.
When I painted all his wrinkles, they never came out straight. They went all wonky. He's always getting tempers and he's always telling us not funny.
And he doesn't shave a lot.
About once a year. You can take the bung out of him and he'll just take it back, you know. He doesn't mind. He rather enjoys it, I think, to think that we like him enough to take the bung out of him. He's got a peculiar way of encouraging people. He, I don't know, calls you all the names under the sun sometimes and moans at you.
Not bad, Tim, not bad.
It's just his attitude, his whole attitude helps him.
He's all right. He's straightforward with you.
It's not bad, Tom, not bad.
You've got to watch what you say sometimes.
The Return of Dracula, that one looks like.
Well, he trusts you.
You look like Lord Byron there.
As you go out, you get quite close to him, and he isn't really hard.
Is that meant to be me?
Meant to be.
Am I really that handsome? Is my nose like that?
Yeah, when you look at it.
And he moans about women, of course. Being an Irishman, he moans about women.
I should carry that down, darling. It's you know, coming in off short there. Looks like I'm dead and I've been embalmed. Put me some arms on. What? Hold yours up, Lynn, will you, dear? Lynn. Lynn. Hold it up. I want to see it. Oh, it's very good. Now, next to Miss Hill. Forgotten the name. In the glasses. Now, come on, let's see yours. Now, hold it up so I can see it. I can only see the edge. Oh, dear. Donna, let's see yours. Donna Tobin. Lynn, don't look at me. You look like a rabbit, mesmerised by a snake. Moynie, let's have a look at yours, darling. Oh, you are... I don't think that's funny. Your nose is getting more imperial than ever, isn't it?
It's certainly stop it. Not a lot.
You look like Jerry Coyne, you look like... Who, Caligula?
He's so casual. I mean, you get teachers who sort of make an effort to talk to you, but with Mr. O'Regan, you know, you just sort of sit down and it starts.
All the best teaching, I think, is done in break times, not lunch times. The very contact with kids, and you treat them as though they're sensible, and they are sensible, very bright. They're your friends. I've always regarded my kids as mates. I think one must.
Oh, you
well, I'm frightened you see if I do that. Oh, no, that'll be all right.
Surely it'll run round, won't it?
Well, we hope so.
Can't you do it with a little pot? I think it'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Will be, yeah. Don't make me out to be an idiot, mate, even though I am. Everything matters to Sal, you know. She's getting a bit of a dragon. You know, she's quite daunting. I find her a bit frightening at times. I mean, teachers are frightened of children, as you probably found out already. Oh. No. Come on, I'm getting slow-witted. I could have held this.
Where's the brush?
Turned it like this. Come on, you do this pouring. So you get the blame for all the culpabilities.
That's right. Shall I do it then?
Yeah. Kids are very generous. They know my faults. I'm bad-tempered and I'm careless and forgetful, unfair very often. They see this and yet they're very big. Have you seen The Jungle Maiden covered in ivy and creeper? This incompetent. That looks sensational, in fact, doesn't it?
It's got a cloak on. Yeah, it's going to stay like that in the kiln, isn't it?
God, if you could leave it like that, wouldn't it be smashing? Why didn't you have that conception originally, Sal? It's the same on your damn mop thing. You've done with your own work, and you've done with the worry of it. Now, oh, God. Now I'm annoyed, and you don't try and get me out of it. I can't even... I wouldn't allow anybody to touch any work of mine. Don't get Robert to do it. He couldn't run a newspaper stand, that boy. He's a nice, lovely boy. He's one of my mates, but really, to rely on Robert is... Looking over his shoulder like a pickpocket now. It's your guilt that I'm carrying. If I have any skill, it is creating an atmosphere of freedom, which is probably a reflection of my own rather lazy personality. You know, there have been times when, for discipline purpose, I've just done my King Lear act, and I've demanded total silence and concentration. And after 5 minutes, I break down under the strain. It's awful. Teresa, I've never been in a place with so many queens of art who've got attendant flunkies around them who do all the hard work. Teresa, you find some. Get yourself a bit of wood. If anyone's doing any work, it's old Four Eyes over there. Look, Charlie, listen to this, mate. It's the only real folk singer left in these islands. She really is a folk singer in this city.
I don't like folk.
It's curious. The real Cork accent. Don't laugh, darling. Rich.
It's a fake accent. It's fake.
She's a real folk singer. It's not Julie Felix, I admit. I'm rather hurt when you don't like this stuff.
Oh, it's beautiful. Can't you see me enjoying it?
I can see real culture's wasted on you. What? You notice how the banjo is slightly out of sync. Don't forget your nose. Make the nose part of your face rather than adding the nose, you know. If necessary, pinch it out.
I mean, this part here, what shall I do next time?
Well, that's the sternum bone. I'll show you on the board. Hang on. Got it? It's best seen from the back view, spine, and your bony girdle there. And that muscle is shaped like that. See? On those chaps you see on Saturday afternoon telly, it's, you know, you get a shape like that, don't you? It's all neck. I had a very nasty facility at art school of being able to draw figures and draw a beautiful Italian line, you know. And it's, oh, Christ, I wish I hadn't had it. You know, I wish I'd had to struggle more. I mean, this is what worries me about Michael Clear. He's too good. I mean, those things are beautiful, aren't they? They're better than Beardsley's, those drawings, in my opinion. I mean, they're richer and fuller and bigger, I think. But, you know, the old cliché of prisoner of one's own talent, my God, you can be. Now, will you find a place to work and settle down, quickly? Yes, oh, I love them. I think this is the most delightful first year we've had for years here. Come on, Tracy, you're right to lay about Irishmen, you are.
We're not speaking.
Why aren't you speaking? No, we're not speakers. I wish you put that in writing. Then I'd have evidence you're not going to speak to me anymore, and I could wave it in your faces. I was told that you're the one who was responsible for that dreadful, filthy mess. Look at it.
That one? I didn't do that one.
That one, then.
That one. Front. Michael Clear done some of that.
Michael Clear didn't done some of that. You did some of that. All of it. The first-year boys, they're frightened of men. They're little babies, really, and they're not so mature. The little girls take about a week, and then they've got you, you know, they've placed you. Anyway, these do. They got me summed up all right. All right? Insincerity is detected instantly. It's just like litmus paper. There's this marvellous sort of rejection process at work. They look up and they think, rubbish, nonsense, piffle.
The boy in his pyjamas.
It's a boy in his pyjamas. Got a great adequate pipe there, I must say. They must be expecting rain on that flat roof. All right? What are you going to put down here? Anything? I can't hear.
Another fence.
Oh, another fence. And oh, you've got the gateway in, haven't you? There's too much noise, really, isn't there? I just open my mouth, you stop for a second and say, it's all to read and yapping, and you go on talking. Now shut up! Twilight of my life, where I want to go into lunatic asylum, deaf as well as daft. Right, darling, see that? You see the veins can vary, all right? Peter, just a little technical point. Now, will you attend, please, the first years? Now, I've been doing this, how am I now this year? Look, Pat, will you shut up? I was always lonely as a kid. I had lots of mates, but I always felt lonely anyway. I think everybody feels lonely, surely, doesn't they? Always. I came into teaching fairly cynical. I mean, 6 years in the army had made me just as wide as you get, you know. I knew the score. I thought I did, and I thought, well, I'll have a cushy number of teaching, long holidays, reasonable pay, and it's easy, you know. And I went into it, and of course, I realised that I suddenly discovered that I did like kids. I didn't know that. You don't know that. You need, in the sense you need them. I learn as much from the kids, not only from behaviour and from values, but I learn as much technically as an artist from children. Truly, it's not insincere, truly I do. I'm the only living European who's never seen Magic Roundabout, I must say.
I've never seen that. I hate it. It's horrible. I hate it. I never watched it. I got listened to it. I found it. I just listened to it while I'm getting
Lucy, no, please.
No. Because I'll get a face next time. It's time for
Lucy, you had that on... No, lend it to me for a moment. No, please. On condition that you do... I'm not... On condition that you don't use it.
No, I won't.
I don't want you to do that, or that, or that. Because you'll get into trouble.
Like you do.
Stand back. Quickest lemon in the West. That was from the hip. You shot yourself. Something's gone wrong. No wet towels. Show more respect. No more, no. I don't want any more because I'm doing the report. When I was a young teacher, you thought you were engaged to teach art. So this was it. You learned all the techniques. You applied them, you read the books. And then you found that the practice didn't always mesh in, as it were. But one did it, you know, and I think one did it fairly well. They learned to paint and draw and copy and measure and proportions. And then it suddenly occurred to me that the actual work they were doing You couldn't judge what you'd done for them by the quality of their work in a curious way, because it's like all teaching, it will only come out in their living, won't it? A teacher cannot but help, if he's strong-willed enough, to teach his values, and this is his education. Rightly or wrongly, he teaches his values. The dangers in this, of course. Very often I get the young ones and tell them, they say, why do we teach art? I try to say to them that their art is important because it's their art, because judged by other members even of their own class, they might be hopeless and muddy, careless, shapeless, but at least the marks they make on the paper are their marks. And in this very uniqueness, this is something precious, because no one in the world can make that same mark as them, can they? Susan Merrin, Theresa Bell, Evelyn O'Neill, Red Hand of Ulster. Monica, summer with Monica.
Thank you.
What's your name on it then?
I haven't got my name on.
You haven't, Kat. Get it on, darling. Get it big.
No. Do you want to?
Monica. No, that's all right, darling. That is very nice, Monica. Isn't it? I like it too. Pity you didn't get it sort of lacing all over the picture. All different coloured leaves, even yellow, red, so smashing that is. And that's your answer. And those your snakes. Oh, I like those. I do like those. They're rather nice. And that's a nice fish.
Do you want that?
Worked well, didn't you? Well, it's not finished, dear.
That's meant to be brown.
Sorry, Dad, I'm a bit dim at times. Yeah, that's very nice. You've done very well, Monica. As always, all your sisters, you always work hard, the wings.
I bring you a class.
I think we give her a B, dear. A, B, B. A, B, B, A, B, B. Look, dear, look. You know how incompetent I am. I'm not clever like you lot. I can't chew, eat, fool about, read, smoke a cigarette, do work at the same time. I'm old. I can only do one thing at a time. So please, you know where everything is. Go and find it. Go and ask Robert. Let me get on with this, will you? Particularly you, Pat, dear. You know where... How can we concentrate, Teresa? That's it's quite tough.
I know, he stopped me making a great big mistake, about the biggest one. I'd never been able to sort of turn back from it. I was going to do hairdressing and leave school in the 4th year, and he explained all this to me. Vain old women going in and pampering themselves to a hairdo, and persuading me to stay on at school, not just to do art, but just to stay on at school and get something worthwhile. Any?
No, she's coming down.
It's so cold.
Oh, that's smashing. Smashing. Great. Great. Just a slight run between the breasts there.
This,
Right. I wouldn't touch it now, love. Let it dry. Oh, that's from inside, is it?
yeah, it looks like she's got pout on her lips. Looks like she's got her mouth shut.
What's the back like? I admire Sal very much, you know. She's one of those, she rings true right through, you know, with Sal. We've had our ups and downs. We've had terrific rows. I know why, because her will is so strong, I think.
Yeah.
Keep still now, keep still.
It's grating against my muscle. I mean, my
All right, let go.
knuckles. I can't. My hand's jammed in there.
Unjam.
No.
Damn.
Have you done it?
Pulled it. Go. Look. Never mind.
You should have waited. No, wait.
Yeah, but she's all right on the shoulder, but when you'd hand jammed, I caught it there.
Can't you dab a bit on?
No.
Well, there's no...
No, that's all right. We'll do that. Don't worry about it. No, I should have left it to you, love, shouldn't I? This is a departure for Cassie. She'd never done a model before. She's always done painting. And she started years ago with the usual sentimental, rather lonely princess in the wood-type painting. We often forget that kids have these sort of far-off Samarkands, don't they? Daydream is very important to children. In fact, their whole life is a dream, isn't it? And Cassie, when she sees... Look at it, she's been brought up in Chelmsford. It must be one of the dingiest county towns in Europe, mustn't it? And she likes the way a tree grows, she likes the way a leaf grows. You see an eye, it's really built like an orange with one slice out of it, out of the skin only. If necessary, do a little sharp line so you get the light going in, or rather the lack of light, and you get a blackness. He leaves that rather pallid, sort of all over-y look. And dig your eye hole very deep, see? And see if it will go in. There you are. Eye transplant. You've got to build up your bony structure here. It's put in this bony structure here, your cheekbones, to protect it. And it's the distance from that part there to the actual eyeball is quite considerable in some people, isn't it? You know, deep-set-eyed people, the eye's almost half an inch behind that. You get it?
That's me.
That's you.
Mr. O'Regan had always said that we don't work hard enough, but he was always goading us on to work. And we did the exam, and he was very surprised when 3 of us got a grade A, but everybody passed. And this has happened 2 or 3 years. He's had 100% passes, you know, in O-level and CSE.
Oh, Miss Evans.
You're in tomorrow, Sal? Yeah. We'll finish that glazing. What do you think?
No, it's great.
You like it as it is?
Yeah.
I think it's good. Well, what we do is we put a test piece in there of something else. I'm a bit worried about that. I'm not sure that's a very good glaze. Cheerio, Butch, and thank you very much for the...
I'm in again in the morning, so I'll finish your work.
Yes, all right, babe. See you then, babe. I should cut that fairly deep. You've got plenty of meat there, haven't you?
What's this?
Wilkinson razor blade or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's old-fashioned.
Yeah, how are we going?
No, Phil, get the sharper one there, thank you. Just great lumps of it. Where's Mary now? She ran away again or something.
I went to London to see her, but I didn't see her. I bumped into a friend I met in Amsterdam. He was rather good because he's got a derelict house, and he's been digging up the middle of his floor, and he's growing plants there.
Well, what about Mary? She's not there. She's not run away, is she?
Yeah.
Is she been...
She got away from another girl, and the other girl's got back. She's still on the bike.
Well, don't you know where Mary is?
No, I don't think she wanted to get in contact with me because I turned her in last time.
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's awful her being on the loose like that. How old is she now?
Oh, she's the old age of 13.
Ancient, isn't it? 13. How's that? Look, Phil, try that little one. That's a beautiful little tool, that one. Oh, this is smashing. So he hasn't got his hearing aid. chisel that. Make quite a deep cut in, Phil.
See, I slipped and went straight through it.
That's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Just make that. Take advantage of it. Get another branch coming up. Don't be frightened. Timidity is the only enemy you've got, Phil. My evenings are non-events. In the last year or so, for the first time, I'm physically tired, and possibly I'm emotionally drained. This sums me up. It is a perfect me, you know. It's Mozartian, it's Capablanca, it's West Ham United, if you like. It's poetry, this, but it's hard edge and it's clear and precise. Look at it. It's a fire, it's a cold fire, isn't it? You see, I've lived in Malden for 10, 12 years now, getting on. I don't feel a sense of community, and I haven't got any close friends in Malden. But here, I get a sense of community, and these kids get a sense of it. It's one of the most important things when they're working together. My days at school are marvellous. You've seen some of them. I mean, you can say I'm not in control, can't you? But, I mean, I let them happen. It's just sort of one happening after another, my days at school. But you know, every day becomes an excitement. I think and hope that the kids are getting something from it. I could organise that art room easily. I could have everything spotless. I think in my art room, the kids, whatever they are, however small, however feeble their contribution, they make a contribution that's their own, do they not? And it leads to chaos, it leads to passion, it leads to waste. But I think these things are a small price to pay. Not round here, sit in your places. Come on. Where's